Halo has probably some of the most unique and creative ideas from a video game ever since it was first conceived and published in 2001, ranging from its double-barrel rocket launcher, the team cooperative vehicle, the Warthog, the truly purple out-of-this-world plasma rifle, or its iconic energy sword. But even with 20 years of innovative ideas, there are still many untouched ideas ready to be explored. This is Halo's Untouched Ideas. But in order to explain some of these untouched ideas, I will need to delve into some background. This is Valorant. And before you start asking yourself, wait, wasn't this a Halo video a second ago? I assure you, it still is. But like many tactical shooters like Valorant or even CSGO, there's a common recurring tool that aids in balancing its gameplay and adding an extra layer of strategy and tactfulness to its performance. Smoke. In CSGO, smoke refers to a literal smoke bomb, like the ones you would see in reality due to CS's grounded nature. While in Halo it's still grounded, it still has its science fiction fantastical elements to its world, which is where Valorant comes in. Smokes in Valorant aren't limited to a bomb per se, but can come in a variety of appearances. This is a smoke. This is a smoke. And even things like this wall or this wall can be considered a smoke, as it serves the same function or has similar functions to what a smoke does. But what does a smoke do? A smoke's main function in tactical shooters is to block enemy sight lines, as in those games, a single bullet from a rifle can easily do you in, or an extraordinary sniper can keep your entire team pinned. So, using a smoke, whether it be a ball of literal smoke or a wall of literal fire, can be extremely helpful in a multitude of situations. The thing is, Halo is not a tactical shooter. Your Spartan can take their fair share of bullets, so the imminent threat of every time you go outside isn't really a concern. So, how would smoke play into the Halo sandbox, and what forms of smoke can it complement? There's a few ideas that come to mind. Halo could of course go the standard yet effective smoke grenade. In fact, Halo has not had a non-lethal grenade type throughout its various games, so this is rather unique. The grenade could explode upon impact, giving fast and easy cover, for maybe a quick escape, or to blind a sniper across the map. However, I think it could be a lot more useful with the return of a long-lost idea: Promethean Vision. Promethean Vision was an armor ability you could choose in Halo 4 for most of its standard game types, which, like we saw with Rust, can return as a piece of equipment found on the field. When activated, it gave a short period of time in which it allowed you to see the infrared outlines of your enemies, no matter if they were behind a wall or across the map. I think it would pair well with a smoke bomb, the same way it does with Star Wars Battlefront's 2 Commando Droid loadout. It does the exact same thing with its thermal vision and sinister smoke abilities. Throw a dark cloud of gray smoke, activate your thermal vision, and wait for unsuspecting enemies to fall victim to your vibroblade, or in our case, an energy sword. Grenades are great, however, Halo can be a lot more unique with the implementation of smokes, those ways being weapons and equipment. Halo has some pretty unique weapons, one of the most unique being the Sticky Detonator, a weapon featured only in Halo 4, being the successor to Halo Reach's grenade launcher. Shoot a ticking time bomb on flawless fours or players, then hide around a corner and wait for the enemy to blip on the radar, then blow them into oblivion. However, this weapon, or even this idea, has never returned in any form since Halo 4. But, smoke could be used as an opportunity to revitalize this idea. Imagine a remote detonated bomb that leaves a cloud of smoke as its aftermath, both retaining its lethality but also containing the unique property of smoke. However, the idea of smoke can also be used to rework an already existing weapon, the Ravager. Right now, the Ravager isn't really in a great place. The idea of being Halo's first area of denial weapon, and also the return of fire effects, is awesome. But right now, it would be a little bit of an understatement to say it wasn't underwhelming. It's not really a pit of fire, but a slightly warm puddle. So instead of having this non-threatening puddle of kiddie pool water, have it deploy a stronger and taller wall of fire that not only blocks enemy sightlines, but also blocks off potential spots where a third party could enter. Remember Phoenix? With taller flames also gives the effect of being more threatening and imposing. And if you really want to go over the top with it, you could have the flames emit a tall cloud of smoke, which I guess could also act as a balance of having the Ravager in exchange for revealing your location when using its secondary function. Now the final way smoke could be implemented, and I also believe the most likely way, is in the form of equipment. With Halo Infinite, the reintroduction of equipment has seen great success. I mean, come on, it's a grappling hook. Who wouldn't want a grappling hook? Grapple a cliff, grapple a gun, grapple someone's face and pull your fist into it. I think you get the point. But back to the topic of equipment and smokes, one way it could be implemented is akin to Halo 3's Regenerator. In Halo 3, the Regenerator emitted a cloud of green glow that when inside, fastened the regeneration speed of shields. In Infinite, it could be an ever-growing cloud of dark smoke that can fill hallways or rooms. And if you wanted to, it could have the secondary effect of hiding your presence from the motion tracker, perhaps ideal for shuffling the flag carrier away from the enemy. Another idea is going back to the idea of remote detonation. In Valorant, the characters Cypher and Viper have really unique smokes. Cypher's cage does not apply a fog effect, however it gives off an audio and visual cue when someone enters or touches the smoke. Viper's poison cloud gives off decay damage, rapidly lowering the health of any who stands within. Both of these smokes being remotely detonated. Imagine something akin to this, combined with the deploy properties of the threat sensor. Launch a smoke pod from across the map, and remotely activate it on an unsuspecting player, dealing decay damage or giving reconnaissance information. If you really wanted to have fun, allow it the ability to attach to vehicles and mess with the drivers and pilots as you watch them to fly into walls or drive off cliffs. And that's the end of the video. It was really fun making this, and we'll probably do more like this in the future. Also big thanks to my friends Shiba, CwisBoii, and Jazz for helping me gather some of the footage I needed. Anyways, farewell. This is Pasta Night, and see you soon.